Well, happy Friday, everybody. I'm with Jordan Fish of Hill College down there in Texas. And how are you doing, Jordan?
Good, how are you?
Well, I'm living the quarantine dream.
Same.
That's right. So, hey, wanted to chat with you a little bit today about your experience with America's team, and then highlight Hill College volleyball, and just get to know you guys a little bit better. So, I guess my first question would be, how did you get into coaching?
Yeah, I got into coaching actually by going overseas in college. I really did. I played college volleyball at Virginia Tech all 4 years, and then my junior year I had the opportunity to go with other student athletes to the Dominican Republic, and from there we ran sport camps and taught the children there about AIDS and HIV and clean water and things like that. And so I was like, wow, this is really cool. They're listening to us and we're actually helping them. They're teaching us a lot, all because we shared a common thing of playing soccer and volleyball and basketball. And that's when I saw how impactful sports can be and how you can really use that platform for goodness. And so I was like, I want to get into this full time. And so after I graduated college, I started pursuing coaching via different avenues.
Yeah, awesome. So now, so you went to the Dominican as a college kid, and that kind of lit your fire for going to see the world. And then, a few years later, you go with us and you're coaching volleyball. So, kind of, I guess, two questions. The first one was, what was the best memory you have of the volleyball when you were down in the Dominican?
When I was down in the Dominican with y'all or in college?
Uh, I guess with us to go first.
Yeah, my best memory from being Dominican with America's team playing volleyball was going to the different gymnasiums and just meeting the different teams and watching my team that I coached interact with these other Dominican players that are totally different from them, and just seeing them build relationships and learn from them. And it was really, really cool. And just seeing them be out of their comfort zone, eating a meal with them after we played our match, and honestly got our butts kicked one time. So they taught us how to play probably a little bit better volleyball. But that was probably my favorite memory, just seeing, like, they didn't really speak the same language. Like, we didn't know a lot of Spanish, and they didn't know a ton of English sometimes. And so, but you still saw them building relationships and becoming friends because we were playing volleyball together. And so that was probably my favorite memory, is watching that happen.
Okay, awesome. Now, off the court, like all the cultural excursions that we take you guys on, and immersing in the local Dominican culture, what's your favorite off the court memory?
My favorite off the court memory was when we went to the dump yard. Probably that was probably my favorite, because the whole crew, the whole team that I was with, we got to serve for a few hours one day and really opened up our eyes to a different life than what we are used to. And it was awesome. Like, we got to help out people and see how they live. And I think we all came back from that day feeling really thankful and grateful for what we have. And then also realizing, like, life can be like, you can help people with your time, and you can do something that's more than just doing something for yourself. And so I think that really impacted our whole group.
Okay, great. Yeah. So, as a college coach, because all of our players, they're high school kids looking to go play at the next level. And, when you see this on a kid's resume that they've traveled overseas, how does that give them an advantage, when you're looking at recruiting them?
Yeah, if I see this on a kid's resume while I'm recruiting, that really stands out to me, because it lets me know that they're probably adaptable to a different team culture. or different coaching style. It means that I I think that they can probably problem solve pretty well, because I remember a lot of times when I was in the Dominican that we had to, okay, we don't have this, or the gym doesn't have AC. Oh no, what do we get? What are we gonna do? That, which is silly, but just an example of, sometimes things aren't always ideal, and so we had to problem solve. And I saw the girls do that a lot. And so if I see that on someone's resume, I'm like, okay, they can probably adapt pretty well, and they are most likely going to be able to be a good problem solver on the court. And I would bet that they're probably pretty coachable, if they're willing to go overseas in a different culture, that isn't like America, and then listen to those leaders. They're probably going to be adaptable here.
Is that your
Sorry,
cat or your dog?
Hold on, let me take care of this.
Okay, no worries.
Malachi. James, can you take him?
Yeah, jeez.
I'm doing an interview, and I thought that chair would stop it, so he cannot come back in here.
He's a weightlifter. He's a weightlifter.
Bye. You're not allowed back in here.
So, hey, my kids are in the next room, so I get it. They're just, we're all living the quarantine dream.
Okay, anyways, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. That was, a great answer. So here's my last question is, what would you say to a kid and a parent that is thinking about traveling overseas?
Yeah, I would say definitely do it. It can be really impactful. Just getting your kid outside of the bubble, maybe, of their own world, and also it's just changed my life. I'm more thankful for everything that I have, and I came back with an even greater work ethic because I saw everything that I have as a gift, and so I wanted to really use those things, to help people and not waste my life coming back. It was just an incredible experience, and so I would encourage everyone to do it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the weekend.
Yeah, thanks, you too.